You're back. It's January 24th, 2024. It's the money line grind. We're coming off a 2-1 night. We almost pulled off the sweep, but we did get our parlay, so that all sets the 1 unit loss. We got some extra chippies there. We'll go over all three picks, and then I got two more picks for you. I hope you enjoy me getting this out early, but I don't have the full card for you. Only two picks right now. Stay tuned to the Twitter or the Discord. The Twitter's Moneyline Grind, the Discord server you could find on the Twitter, and right in the bio there, you could get access to pretty much all my picks in real time as I make them. Let's go over our picks. Last night we had the Knicks -3.5. That was a little bit sweaty, but the Knicks got it done. Some good defense on the stretch. Randall some clutch free throws. He gets us the money. Then we had the Lakers and the Clippers. That was under 235 was the play there. Way too much scoring in the first half. I'm actually very surprised that the Clippers had so many mishaps on defense. Lakers look surprisingly decent without LeBron James. And our third play was the parlay. It was plus 134, a little two-legger. I like to call them the humble parlay. This consisted of the Pelicans money line versus the Jazz. Now, the Pelicans got that done. The original spread there was, I believe, -6. But I went with the better team, and there was just too big of a discrepancy between the Pels playing so well at home and the Jazz playing so well at bat. I found it to be the perfect storm for us to cash in. We paired that with the Pacers plus 7.5 against the Nuggets. The Pacers were home. I like them with Siakam a little bit. They can compete with almost anyone. Their natural style of up-pace basketball mixed with a little bit of grit. Siakam will fight there. I like the high-low that you're seeing with Turner and Siakam. But they were up double digits for a good portion of that game. They ended up losing. The better team won. The Nuggets won, but we cashed there. So now, let's go over our two picks I have for you tonight. I am taking the Cavs +7 versus the Bucks. This game is in Milwaukee. It's -110 on Caesars Sportsbook. And let's get the obvious out the way. The Bucks just fired their head coach. Why? Because they're stinking it up. They've been struggling. And the matchup against Cleveland about a week ago, I believe it was on the 17th, granted Giannis didn't play, but they lost to the Cavs in Cleveland by 40. So I don't understand. You add home court and you add Giannis. I don't know if that makes up 33 points there. When you also consider that they just lost their coach, so a little bit of disarray here. But let's reflect on how bad the Bucks have been. They lost 9 of their last 10 games against the spread. The books aren't even sure really how to really price these guys. While the Cavs are on an 8-game winning streak, beating the spread in 7 of those 8 games. They're simply on fire. Now there is some concern. This is the third game in a row that the Cavs are on the road. So logic says their legs might be a little bit tired. They might come out flat in the first quarter. While the Bucks have just played 3 games in a row on the road, and now they're returning home. So you typically see a team come back home, especially with so much adversity. The crowd will be on it. So don't be surprised and look into the first quarter play here. If the Bucks come out really aggressive and just kind of with a different pop, while the Cavs are flat. So that's the only level of concern there. I really do like that play. And my second play is going to be Jaren Jackson Jr. We're going to fade him. We're going under 25.5 points against the Miami Heat. This is in Miami. This is -120 on Caesars Sportsbook as well. Not too many books have this line out. And although Jackson Jr. has been on a tear of late, he scored 26, 27, and 36. The Heat are a very solid defensive squad and simply always have been. In the last 5 games, the Heat are number 1 in opposing field goal percentage, meaning teams shoot their worst when they play against the Miami Heat. And that's about 42%. While the Grizz in the last 5 games are dead last in field goal percentage, meaning they're shooting a terrible percentage, about 43% over their last 5. Miami also allows the 4th fewest free throw attempts and the 2nd fewest offensive rebounds. So this means no easy buckets, and that kind of makes sense when you think about the Miami Heat culture and how they pattern their teams to be. Over the last 5 games, the Heat have allowed the opponents to score about 103 points a game. Well, guess what? Over the last 5 games, the Grizzlies have scored about 103 points per game. So we're looking at about 100 points for the Grizzlies to score. No easy buckets with the free throw attempts and the offensive rebounds. I just simply find it a little bit difficult to see Jaren Jackson score 26% of their points. Now, keep in mind, teams are shooting the ball a lot from 3 against the Heat because that's all that's there. Their defense is pretty tight. They have Bam Adebayo at center. So I believe teams are shooting 4th or 5th most 3-point attempts against the Miami Heat, while at the same token, the Grizzlies are top 10 in 3-point field goal attempts in the last 5 games. So the matchup is there. I don't see Jaren Jackson hoisting up a bunch of threes. This might be a good game for Bane, but I really do like this matchup. I'm going to call Jaren Jackson Jr. under 25.5 my lock of the day. This is what I got for you. Stay tuned to the other social media accounts. We'll get more picks out to you. Good luck tonight.